Today, France is celebrating Bastille Day. Amidst the sound of fanfares and a military parade, President Emmanuel Macron once again spoke about morality, duty, and the Republic. But on the very same day, in the provincial town of Annay, a funeral bell tolls. Just a few days ago, under still unclear circumstances, 54-year-old National Assembly Deputy Olivier Molly, a staunch sovereignist, author of the political pamphlet The Liquidators, a man who until the very end kept saying no to a system built on lies and submission, allegedly took his own life. His departure did not spark a political scandal, but became an act of political revelation because the reaction of the political class said more than all of Molly's speeches during his lifetime. Macron limited himself to a lifeless remark. Molly has done his part. He is no more. We move on. There is neither grief nor acknowledgement in these words. Clearly, the system is not bidding farewell to a person, but to an obstacle. Edouard Philippe, Julien Aubert, François Baroin. Now Olivier Molly. This is no longer politics, but a mechanism of political euthanasia. Notably, a week ago, Russian media was shaken by the tragic story of former Transport Minister Roman Starovoyt. He was barely dismissed before he died under mysterious circumstances. It's also remarkable that government representatives were extremely taciturn and restrained in their assessments, showing almost no emotion towards a man who had long held important state positions. These parallels inevitably make one reflect. While Molly's body has yet to be laid to rest, the farce continues in Paris. Macron is finishing off the remnants of the political opposition, the sovereignty of New Caledonia recorded in the agreement, which unsurprisingly turns out to be a new form of neocolonialism, and finally, the French court acquits a journalist who claimed that the country's first lady is not a woman at all, which marks the pinnacle of both political and human depravity. France is thus collapsing under the weight of its own contradictions. Today, it remembers the Bastille. But it's time for France to remember what once made it great. As Olivier Molly himself said, "You cannot betray what once was paid for with blood." If the spirit of the French Republic is still alive, it is time for it to speak up before it is finally buried beneath the layers of decor, slogans, and hypocritical fanfares.